Today's rifles and firearms are better than ever. They're packed with technology, but that doesn't mean that they work perfectly right out of the box. You still got to tweak them and sight them in. Hi, I'm Mark Thomas with the National Shooting Sports Foundation, and today we're here at the world-famous Gunsite Training Academy and Range, and we're with certified instructor Bob Whaley. And we're going to talk about zeroing in your gun. Now, what does that really mean, Bob?
When you zero in a weapon system, basically what you're doing is creating a relationship between the sighting system on that weapon and the weapon itself to ensure that when you launch a round down range, you know where it's going to strike at any given distance.
Now, take us through the procedure, because we did a lot of different things in different distances today.
Sure. Today we were working with carbines. This is just an example of one of the zero targets that we use here at Gunsite. And what we're doing here is we have a configuration on this upside down or inverted U with some nice sharp edges, and then a graduated or graded system, grid system on this target that allows us to make incremental adjustments in our sights, in our CCOs or red dots, whatever we're using. And we can use these hard edges and the edges of the red dot or the chevron or whatever our particular sighting system has to ensure that we get a good consistent sight picture.
And it's really handy because each one of these squares are a half an inch, so
right.
it makes zeroing in, and we used a red dot sight today,
exactly.
a lot faster and quicker.
It sure does.
So tell us, I was really surprised because we started at 25 yards. I guess I thought we would have been a lot farther back. Tell me the theory behind that.
First off, Gunsite advocates a 50/200 yard zero for the AR-15s. Basically what that means is that the bullet is going to cross your line of sight at 50 yards and at 200 yards. So we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. We can go back to 200 yards to do everything from back there, and if you don't have spotting scopes and things adequate to see what's happening down there at 200 yards, you got a lot of walking or driving to do. But we know the science of ballistics, where these rounds are going to impact at any given distance with the bullets and the weapon system that we have. So we start at 25 and we get it within certain parameters. And we know that what we did today, that bullet is going to strike approximately 1.5 inches low from your point of aim. So 25 yards is a pretty easy shot to make with this weapon system and to make adjustments. And then once we've got you in at 25 yards, then we'll move back to 50, get our hard zero back there, and go point of aim, point of impact.
Now, so almost every range you can get to 50
sure.
yards, so you don't
bet.
have to have that 200 yards.
Exactly.
So we get that done the first time. Is that it? Do we have to do it again? I mean, when do we have to zero a gun again?
My personal advice to people would be take your weapon system out and zero it at least a couple times a year. Ensure that zero. If you're going to go out to training, if you're going to go out to a class, zero that gun before you go. It's going to make your life and the instructor's life a lot easier, and it's going to help that class flow a lot smoother and get things done quicker.
Thanks, Bob. So you can see you can go to almost any range to zero in your rifle. You want to know where you can do it? It's pretty easy. Go to our website at nssf.org. And remember, when you're on the range, safety depends on you.